Welcome to another episode of the Pat Down, and we're here talking about disconnecting clicks and giving them a jump. Stay tuned after the music. Now, Chris, you was asking how did my brother do?
Yeah, how did your brother do on the TV show?
Yeah, he was asking, saying dumb shit, telling everybody he got a story. I was like, can you shut the fuck up? Oh, let me tell you about the first week, right? The first week he cried. The first 3 weeks, all he did was cry. Oh, I'm so proud of you. I ran from that nigga. I said, get him the fuck away from me. I'm so proud of you. I said, can you please leave me the fuck alone? Why are you crying? Can you just tell me why you crying? People don't know where we came from. I said, I ain't trying to tell them where we came from. Can you get the fuck away from me? I even had him say, keep him away from me.
Yeah, the COVID man.
Nah, I had the
Fat ass COVID man Tony.
Yeah, keep him the fuck away from me. He just kept crying and shit. Oh, I'm so proud of you. I'm like, and then that thing I know, he was hemming people up, telling them his story. I was happy.
Every day I saw him for like a week. He was like, my story's next. I got a box full of stuff I'm gonna bring you so you can start writing it. And I was like, I don't think he knows what I do here.
He told everybody that. I got a box full of shit. He ain't got no box full of shit. He can't write a letter.
He was like, if you think her story fucked up, wait till you hear mine. I'm like, oh, I bet.
Did he tell you any of the stories?
No, I got the fuck up out of it.
He told a few people.
I barely survived her stories. I don't think.
His story is he the brother that he couldn't read, and he's breaking people's cars, right? And I think I told this story before. We was going to we was on the way to breaking somebody's car. When your car break down on the side of the highway, and we on the way going to Chattanooga, and that nigga read that sign and said, "Hot damn, we in Chicken Noodle, Tennessee."
No, you've never told that story.
I said, I couldn't read either, but I know chat and chick didn't go together. Nigga, I'm up there, because my teacher taught me how to break it down. Chat, new, talk. I said, it don't say chat. And we how you passing by them green signs on the line, and I'm breaking it down. I said, I don't think that say chat. I said, I don't think that say chit. I think that say chat. And his friend in the front seat laughing his ass off, because he could read. And I'm back there trying to break it down in the syllable. And this nigga calling it Chicken Noodle, Tennessee. I said, this nigga's the dumbest nigga I know. Dumbest motherfucker I know. Dumb.
I couldn't handle it if I heard that in person. Like if somebody said that, seriously.
Chicken Noodle, Tennessee. That's what he said. I ain't got a bit of goddamn sense. He said he married a school teacher. He said, how the fuck did you find somebody to marry you that could fucking write a whole essay?
Well, she had the letters and just put them right across the top of the staircase.
I guess he made her laugh because he got a smart wife, but he say some of the dumbest shit.
What's another one?
I don't know. I sometimes I just look at him like, I don't know.
He wasn't the one that did the splits for butter beans, was he?
Nah, that's my brother Tony. We used to call him Itchy because he was so black. He was real. He was a toaster that burned. Yeah. He was a real dog skin, bro. He was that Wesley Snipe nigga. And he's love butter bean with ketchup, nigga. All he did was dance. We ain't never had no meat. Well, I don't know why we ain't never had no fucking meat. My mom just cook a whole pot of beans. We be in that motherfucking. I'm surprised we ain't have motherfucking diabetes. All the beans. That's why I don't eat beans now. I don't fuck with no motherfucking beans, nigga. And my mom's a dirty bitch, cause my mama only cooked her bean with fat back, but told us we couldn't eat the fat back because that was her meat. And fat back's some nasty ass meat. You ever had fat back?
No. What is it?
Nigga, some po nigga shit. It's a big ass piece. I guess it's the horse. The pig is ass. I don't fucking know. It's a fat back, but you can fry it as a piece of bacon too.
Isn't it? Yeah, isn't it like what bacon's made of? You like cut it in slices?
If you can boil it and make it real hard, and it's you can use it for 100 different fucking things. It's supposed to be po people bacon too, but she used to put it in her beans and shit. But she used to just cook a whole pot of bean and make some Are you showing it to him?
Yeah. Okay, I've seen this at the
Let me see it. And it's very salty. That shit will kill the shit out of you. Yeah, fat back. Yeah, the pussy part of the bacon. Nigga, she put that shit on her bean. My brother used to hit all kind. He used to love butterbean. That nigga dance. That nigga would dance his ass off for some butterbean. That was his favorite bean with ketchup.
I hate beans.
I hate beans. Shit, you know, I was just telling Deon, you know, shit triggers me. Like certain things, I think I got PSTSD. And whatever the fuck it called.
Got the trauma from that sentence.
Cause like when
PTSD.
like so when I was in Atlanta,
Beaten by my grade school teacher. Now I can't spell.
when I was in Atlanta, they made my babysitter the nanny move in because they didn't want me to catch COVID, right? So she had to move in. So she did a lot of the grocery shopping because I was on the set all the time. And this bitch, sometimes she would just, she was nice girl, took care of the kid, but she would do shit to trigger my fucking my bad memories. Like she would buy off-brand ketchup and mustard, and I told her, I said, you can't do that shit because it fucks with me.
Do you think she was doing it on purpose?
No.
Okay.
But I told her, I said, you can't buy off-brand shit. It triggers me. And she didn't get it. She didn't get it. I said, you can't bring off-brand stuff around me. It fucks me up.
It's off-brand pickle.
Caution, pickles.
I picked up some ketchup one day and that shit just came out like, what? I said, who the fuck bought this? She's like, it's ketchup. No, it's not, bitch. I like my shit thick. I like all the tomatoes in my shit.
The Miss Bad Horror Story. It's nothing but off-brand food.
Oh gosh.
Not told. I said, look, I'm kind of fucked up in the head. You cannot buy off-brand bread. You cannot buy off-brand ketchup and mustard. You cannot buy off-brand shit. It fucks
Garrett
with
just
me.
looked at her one day. You keep talking shit to me, I'm gonna take you to Aldi.
You cannot bring off-brand shit in my house. It fucks with me. It literally fucks with me.
What are you waiting for?
Ask my husband when he be trying to buy them twist and shout. I throw that shit out the door.
Twist and shout. What is that enough?
Fake that Oreo cookie.
Oh,
Them niggas, them fucking cookies be lopsided.
yeah.
Yeah, don't be no cream in the middle.
The cream be showing his ass.
And like the cookie part just crumbles because it's all soft and gross.
Yeah, he love it.
Ugh.
He love
I'm
it.
gonna bring a bag of sunbream bed in here. Just
Nigga, I cannot eat that shit. I can't. I don't like going to the end of the bread aisle where the cheap bread at.
Mm-hmm.
That shit get like I cannot. It's like other shit that because I can't fuck with El Camino calls because my mama boyfriend had an El Camino call.
yeah.
And that's what he touched us at. I don't fuck with those calls. I don't go down the aisle with spam on it if it's over there. And them fucking
What did
my
spam
husband-
do to you?
It fucks with me, nigga. My mama had me eating that
I
shit.
get the El Camino, but what did spam do?
My mama had me eating that shit with grits. That shit is nasty as fuck. Pull that shit out, all that snotty shit on the side of that spam. I can't eat that shit.
Ugh.
And my husband be buying a Vienna sauce. I said, stop buying this shit, nigga. I'll eat that motherfucking shit. And so if I go to the item pit, fix in the jar, that shit give me flashback. I just look the other way. I look the other way. All that shit be triggering my PTSD and shit. And I told that motherfucker, I said, you gotta stop. That's why I be going in the bougie grocery store. Because they ain't gonna have that shit at Maya. You ain't gonna go like my Kroger don't start. You can tell when your neighborhood change. When your Walmart start getting chicken feet, nigga, time to move out your community. When they got a whole family pack of chicken feet, your community have gone the fuck. That let you know it's a brand of people in your neighborhood that eat this shit and it's time to move.
There's not like Fresh Time. You could go up to Fresh Time here. That's probably the closest. Well, there's no Whole Foods out in this area.
No, I go to motherfucking Myers.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna eat no motherfucking chicken feet up there.
Yeah.
And they gonna have the good shit. And I don't have to be scared to shop. Nigga, you go in Walmart like Halloween. You going down a spooky aisle and shit.
Just equate a greater value everywhere.
You don't know what the fuck gonna jump out of. Oh, pig feet, cheap bread.
play with us. Fucking.
Now on aisle
Don't
7,
get me
do you want to
wrong.
play a
I'm
game?
not bougie. I would eat it if I had to. I just can't eat it. I cannot fucking eat it.
Name
It
that
fucks-
sauce.
It literally fucks with me. It fucks with me. It really do.
You know what we should do for Halloween this year?
I got an idea, yes. Generic ketchup and mustard.
Patricia, come out to play.
Red rum. All right, let's take a break.
I'm honey mustard. We didn't mean to trigger you. Sorry about
All right, we had to take a break.
No, I'm good. I'm
Had
good.
to
I mean,
cry.
I'm not bougie or nothing like that. I'm just telling you my fucking fears. Most people are scared of spiders. I'm scared of fucking spam.
Is there anything else that you're afraid of, like snakes or the dark or?
No, I'll probably choke a snake out, but nigga, bread, I'm gonna run. No, I'm scared of spiders and snakes.
Some bread I'm gonna run.
I'm gonna run.
No, I'm scared. I'm scary. I'm scared of spiders and shit like that too. But
Nigga, on set there was a moth that flew. What's that?
I scared the shit out of Jay, but no. The daddy was standing there like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all goddamn butterfly?
nigga, Tammy go, nigga, it's a goddamn moth.
I don't give a fuck. He flying by me. I ran out that little motherfucking fake door. I'm scared of shit. I don't want to know me shit.
Yeah.
I'm going to work out my set tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, trying to get this shit together.
Have you been on stage at all since?
I was
the
on
show?
there the other night. It wasn't that bad.
Oh yeah, you said the other day that you hadn't.
Wasn't that bad. I'm gonna try to do like 15 tonight. I think I got it.
How prevalent is joke stealing in like comedy like that? Like, is it just like what? It's so rare
What
that you
can
know.
get away with, you can get like Carlos Mencia was a prime example. They knew he was stealing jokes. People knew,
Right.
and it wasn't until Rogan said something. You know,
Yeah.
That any. So people normally they just like that's fucked up and they don't fuck with you, but they don't out your ass.
Okay.
You know what I mean? People know who steals. You
But is it
know,
like-
you know if you steal.
Is it so rare that we know about it like Carlos Mencia, or is it so common that it's just like people just don't say anything and they just quietly kind of go?
It's more common than you.
It's more talked
you
about
know.
amongst comics.
Yeah.
People don't know unless it get out real big. So, you know, comics know that you stealing other people's jokes unless you get confronted by the comic and it's a big deal. But, you know.
How much is it like the Louis C.K. versus Dane Cook thing in the episode of Louis where he's like, everybody has itchy assholes. It's not like you wrote something that's monumentally like. How do you know a joke was stolen just versus common experience?
There's a difference between stealing a premise and stealing a joke. Everybody can have the same premise, and then the punchline, how you get to it, is different. But there's motherfuckers out there who will literally take your entire fucking joke and just change the to the and be like, "Nah, I wrote that." Like, motherfucker, no, you didn't. That's you changed the prepositions. Like,
Yeah.
So yeah,
Does it happen a lot in like early when you're starting out? Like,
yeah, because new comics don't really know any better. Like
Right.
new comics, you know, if you don't know the business, you don't know the business, and if nobody teaches you, you don't fucking learn until somebody teaches you.
right.
So you know, if you that's why you see if you go to like an open mic, you'll see young people doing popular comedians jokes because they don't fucking know that you can't do that, right? And it's the people in the scene that be like, yo, you know, you can't do that,
Right.
You can't fucking. So it just.
The fuck is that?
It takes a veteran in the community to break it down to the young people, and then if you see a older comic stealing jokes, it's normally
The nigga been stealing them
yeah.
jokes.
Is there somebody early in your career, Miss Pat, that like came up and taught you the business and told you what you could and couldn't do?
I just hung out with a bunch of comics, and you heard what you could and couldn't do. You heard them talk about joke thieving and, you know, who stole jokes and, you know, who joke that was and shit like that.
At what point did you know you were a good comedian?
That's a good question.
It is a good question. I
First time I saw her, I knew she was good.
Yeah, we can see it, but you know, it takes her longer to catch up for everybody to see the talent that we all see. I wondered if there was like a moment or a set or a joke or something where you were like, I think I'm good at this.
I never said I was good at it. I always said I think I can do this. I still say that.
Yeah.
I always say I think I can do this.
Do you feel like you've made it now?
No. I feel like I'm Deon.
Really?
Whoa, what? You don't feel like me?
I mean, I don't feel like I know I'm gonna sound silly to some people, but that's what I feel like. I don't feel like I don't feel famous. Maybe when the show drop.
Nigga, you got a glitter microphone in your hand.
Again, I didn't buy it.
Somebody else paid for.
I mean, I'm just being honest. That's what I feel like.
Does anybody ever DM you and ask you questions about Deon and I?
They do.
Okay, well maybe we are famous then. Because I was gonna say nobody ever
I've
does.
had people tell me that I'm famous. I'm like, y'all niggas do not know what famous is. Y'all really don't. Y'all heard our voice on the podcast,
They
and
be
I
like,
appreciate
bring
it.
them with you.
I
you know,
appreciate
but
that fandom, but it is funny.
We
Yeah.
not famous.
I mean, I don't. I guess I don't see. You know, I'm just. I try to stay as normal as possible.
Yeah.
So
This is how you know you famous, Pat. When other famous people know who you are,
Yeah. I think that's a good way to put it.
and you're famous now
Yeah.
because famous people know who you
You're
are.
texting Joel McHale.
See, I don't see Joe McHale as being famous.
He's at least a C-list celebrity.
Yes, he is. And I Googled his network, but I just see him as a nigga that used to host fucking The Soup.
Put that on his tombstone.
The nigga who used to host the soup.
Let me tell
Had
you,
all name brand ingredients.
you know, I guess I get. Let me say what famous is to me is Denzel Washington.
Like A-list.
And you know, before I met Debbie Allen, that was famous. But then after I met her, just a normal person.
Yeah.
So I guess once I meet people, these titles come off. Then they're just people.
Felicia Rashad.
I met her.
Yeah.
She's just Felicia fucking Rashad.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just see regular people that go to Walmart like me. And you know what? It's like, I remember when I was pitching the show, and a lot of time people would Google people to see who's in the meeting. I never Googled this. I never wanted to know who I was talking to. So in my mind, to keep me from getting nervous, I said all of these motherfuckers shop at Walmart and Hobby Lobby like me. So I never Googled. I didn't know who was the big exec. I didn't know who ran Fox. I didn't know shit. And I remember sitting in a meeting at my very first time pitching with Lee Daniel, and the big guy was like, "It's something special about you, and I like you." And he was like, "I'm gonna buy the show." And I was like, "Lee, who the fuck that is?" And he was like, "Bitch, that's the big man at Fox." I said, "What the fuck he talking about?" He said, "Bitch, he just bought the show." I said, "The nigga bought the show?" And he was like, "Yeah, he bought the show." I said, "Well, excuse me, is anybody gonna ask me, can I act?" Y'all buying shit, but ain't nobody
Did
asking me, can a
everybody
nigga
laugh?
act?
And then he sold the show right back.
He's like, all right, 50% off.
Yeah.
Discounted.
But, you know, I don't know. I don't know. I mean,
How do you plan to keep yourself grounded?
by talking about dealing with real people. I mean, I don't care. It's nobody that I really want to meet. I love Ice Cube. I ran into Michael Vick at Bojangles. So I really met Michael Vick
When was that?
at the airport. I wanted
Oh,
to meet, and Whitney Houston died, so she's off my bucket list. You know, I just talking to regular people. You know, I don't care to go ride a yacht with nobody. I don't care to have famous friends. I just want to have normal people. I don't care to have friends that talk like this. Girl! Bitch, if you don't breathe, your fucking nose gonna fall off. I don't want I don't want fake people
Yeah.
around me because I don't have the patience. I don't have the patience to pretend. I don't know how to walk. They walk and talk. I'm a old black bitch with an 8th grade education to say what the fuck she want to say. And the last thing I'm gonna do is hold my peace with you. I don't know how to hold my peace. So so to keep from holding my peace, I'm gonna be around people that know me.
You sort of had to learn to hold your peace a little bit during the TV show. Like, did that frustrate you, or do you like that? Does that make you go, I don't know how much of this life I want to live versus the stand-up where I can do whatever the fuck I want?
I mean, I said what the fuck I want. Would you agree?
Yeah.
People knew me. I mean, I didn't change.
Yeah.
I didn't have to, I was at the point where I said, look, get the fuck away from me. And then they knew I was fucking serious. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I could say, I could still be Miss Pat. Look, I ain't got time for that bullshit.
Yeah.
Get the fuck away from me. Stop playing with me. You know what I'm saying? I could still be me on set. But, you know, I didn't walk around with my head high and wouldn't speak to people. No, I wouldn't do shit like that.
It wasn't really like that anyway, as far as you having to tell people to, it wasn't like there was a lot of people that would come up and just fuck with her. You didn't have access to her like that.
Yeah, right.
So
that seems to me that like you get carried off, your circle kind of goes in that direction and you lose access to regular people. Like that's what it seems like.
I don't want to lose access to regular people. I want to talk to regular fucking people. I mean, what am I hanging out with? I mean, be honest. I don't want a friend who can't go to the mall.
Yeah.
I mean, it will probably be like that one day, but I want to be able to do what the fuck I want to do, and that's the good part about comedians. We stay normal people.
Yeah.
Dave Chappelle walked down the fucking street and he is a superstar. Kevin Hart can too. He's a superstar. Now Denzel can't because he's a movie star.
Yeah.
So it's a different. Eddie Murphy can't because he's more of a movie star than a comedian.
Yeah.
But when you're a comedian, it's different. It's just different.
I also think like the way that the media is set up now, where there's all these different little groups, and like you can be really into Bert Kreischer and all of his friends and you and like that network of people, and you never will talk to somebody who's like really big into video game culture. Whereas like 30 years ago, Denzel Washington was everywhere because there were only 4 channels. And it seems like it's easier probably to blend in now because there's so many different avenues for you to.
You look up, you don't know who's gonna be at a party. I mean, I don't know. If I cross a path and those people are there, I'll say hey, and keep it moving. But I don't see myself hanging out with those types of people. I mean, you never know. Shit, you meet these people and then they real people. I have a conversation with them.
Yeah.
But if they talk like this, no, bitch, I can't do that.
I just think your personality and you don't lend to that kind of fake Hollywood bullshit. Yeah.
I don't have.
You'd never become friends with that person.
I would talk to that person and get the fuck on.
Right.
I would go out the back door. I don't have time for it. I don't have.
We did in San Francisco.
What?
In and out.
It's a great example. We're at the Mythbusters compound, and there was one guy who was in the office and he was talking to Adam from Mythbusters, and they were schmoozing each other, and it was like very, like they were, let's be friends. Miss Pat walks in and goes, we're leaving. And we just insulted the whole room.
What do the models do? What's the runway thing the models do? That's what we did.
There was a
we
table.
Power walked by.
There was an island, and we walked one half of the island and then walked right back out the other end. We weren't even going to go in until Miss Pat leaned in and goes,
all we needed was a photographer and Vogues. That's we were fucking. It was like a nigga parade and Chris.
Hey, like taking one
I
of the
didn't
nerds
give
from
a
Mythbusters. You leaned in the car and you go,
Chris
there's
was herding the black sheep through the party.
We weren't even going to go in until she leaned her head in the car and goes, y'all, there's some weird white shit going in. And Quisha goes, I'm in, let's go. Opens the door, everybody gets out, and there was a lot of weird white shit going on in there.
I was like, I don't have time for bullshit, and I'm not gonna hold my tongue. Like, we getting the fuck up out of here. Come on, I'm not standing this shit. We gonna go find something you can go to motherfucking bed. I'm old.
So we found some classier place, which was a taco place right across from people shitting on the sidewalk. It was the worst taco I'd ever had in my life.
Hey, watch out for that shit on the street.
I literally said that.
And it was actual shit.
It sure was.
San Francisco was the cleanest major city I've ever been in, except for the Tenderloin.
Yeah, he was shitting on the street.
That nigga was selling CDs outside.
Yeah.
Pat goes to Quisha, put that shit down. Don't buy that shit.
Deon just goes, who uses CDs?
Like, ain't no rhymes out in this motherfucker. What am I gonna plug this into?
Your ass, squeeze your ass. Like, girl, this dumb shit.
Those people from
See, and
Sketch
see, you keep people around like Quisha, you gonna always be normal. Cause she gonna always keep you into some type of illegal activity and have you running from somebody, and she gonna always know something going on in the world. And she down for the crown of dumb shit. Believe that. She down for the crown of dumb shit. So.
like watching Quisha and you, like, it's like your best friend from high school. Like my version is Tom. Tom always got us into all kinds of crazy shit because he just had that fun personality. Like, let's do and try everything. Where I was always like, no, we should.
One thing I like about Quisha, she don't try to talk you out of shit.
Yeah.
She don't, oh, Lord have mercy. Like right now I'm going through some shit. And I'm like, you really should be trying to talk me out of this. She's like, nah, bitch, go on do it. Go on do it. I said, you ain't shit, Quisha. You ain't shit. She ain't gonna try to talk you out of shit. Girl, go on and do it. You only live once.
Mm-hmm. She's a very much, fuck it. Why
Yeah,
not?
fuck it. Why? Go have fucking fun. Have fun, bitch. Have fun. That's what she about.
Yeah.
Just go live it up. And I don't think she'll ever get old.
She's one of the funnest people I've ever met.
She likes to have fucking fun. And there's nothing wrong with having fun. Ever since I left that set, I said, you know what, bitch? I'm going to have fun.
Girls just want to have fun.
Shit,
As
my
long
birthday
as
next
the
week,
sun
I will be the
beams
big
bright.
49. I can't wait.
What are you going to do for your birthday? Besides work, like, are you gonna? Because obviously you're gonna be working on your actual birthday. But you got anything planned for?
I don't know. Quisha planning something. Ain't no telling what we're gonna get into.
Oh, no.
I can see y'all riding dildo ponies.
The Sibian.
I wouldn't be up for the dildo ponies, but I ain't even gonna lie. I might participate.
Please name this episode "Dildo Pony."
Dildo Ponies. You got it.
I might be up for the dildo ponies. Why fucking not? I'm almost 50. Hey, I'm gonna ride the dildo ponies. You only live once. Why not ride the motherfuckers? You might not get around to riding another motherfucking dildo pony. Next time the batteries might be dead in the nigga. And all this time, Quisha been telling you dildo ponies were fun, and you been holding out because you're married. Go get on that goddamn dildo pony. Where you at, dildo pony? Here, dildo pony. Yeah. I'm out to try it. Why not try it? We're going out. I'm getting drunk. I'm having fun. I'm doing every fucking thing.
Boy.
That's one amaretto sour.
You need right. You need to tell everybody to put their cell phones in the basket if you're riding the dildo pony.
Yep, I'm going to have fun. I'm going to Philly, and I'm going to be in Atlanta a couple of weeks, and I'll be back home and see what I get for my birthday.
So, like, what are you thinking? Hot air balloons, stuff like that? Is that the type of things I don't picture you bungee jumping or no shit like that, but like more adventurous type stuff.
I don't think black women should bungee jump because our wigs are removable. Nigga, ain't no way you can make a U-turn and go back and get that.
Like a baseball cap on a roller coaster.
Yeah.
Like those carnival rides, the little thing.
Yeah, you can't go back and
those
get your
people always
wig.
pass out on.
Nigga, you can't say, turn me around, nigga, go get my motherfucking wig. So you can't do that. So, no, I don't know what we're going to do. We're going to have fun, and I'm going to spend a couple weeks in Atlanta working on my set and come on back. I'm going to drop here. I got to get a colonoscopy. Is that right?
Oh, not at all.
Well, up the ass and through the scope. That's what I call it. I gotta come on and get a colonoscopy. Then when my asshole dries, I'm gonna go back to Atlanta.
Sounds like a degree.
Right, yeah, philosophy degree.
How you pronounce it?
Colonoscopy.
Is oscopy?
Yeah, scope.
Like octopus?
Sure, why not?
Isn't that the senator from Georgia?
Oh, Ossoff.
Oh yeah.
Well, whatever. I'm gonna get the thing up the ass while I'm asleep. So I'm gonna come home and get that in April, and then I'm gonna head on back out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna work on that and then exercise and get my special.
We should take our axe throwing
Yes.
downtown.
I'm not gonna do that.
I feel like she's talking about like going to dance clubs and dancing and.
I'm talking about none of your fucking business because the cameras are on. And I'm not going no motherfucking axe throwing. Who the fuck want to throw a heavy ass axe? Nigga, if I'm throwing an axe, it's to save my motherfucking life. It ain't for fun and exercise. The fuck I look like Freddy Krueger.
That's why I want to take her. She was cussing these axes out.
This axe is defective.
Who the fuck go axe throwing? This is how boring this motherfucker city is. A nigga want to go on a date axe throwing. Hell no, nigga. I'm throwing an axe. I'm trying to kill a motherfucker.
That's literally the most exciting thing to do in Indianapolis. Yeah, go axe throwing, duck pin bowling.
Video game arcade.
It's your fucking options here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then at the axe throwing, he fingering you because that's more excitement.
That seems dangerous. Cut your clit off.
If he can find it.
Yeah. Here, just let me throw this out.
I'm gonna tell you now. You ain't gonna be able to find my clit if I'm standing up.
What the hell's going on over there?
No
What?
mas.
It's gonna be my navel. All that shit is connected. I had to lay down and disconnect that shit like a battery.
Woman died today disconnecting her clit from her navel.
Too fast.
An episode of Indiana Jones. Looking to find the map. Indy.
A click needle jump.
Okie Dr. Jones.
The Temple of Doom.
Kalima.
Y'all so damn stupid. Let's wrap this shit up so I get the fuck about it. Take my ass down.
Why'd it have to be snakes?
Junior.
All right, we got to wrap this shit up because I got to go. These motherfuckers got my panty liner wet. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the fucking Pat Down, and we'll be back when I get back for more. Thank y'all for hanging in there for all the weeks and months we was gone. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to another episode of the Pat Down. Make sure you check out my website at misspatcomedy.com for all of my social media, my tour dates, my book. Make sure you spread the word about my podcast. Please rate and review. Please rate and review and share. Thank y'all so much, y'all. I've been Miss Pat.